Hey everybody, Neri here. Another episode of Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In the last episode, we beat the boss, Slogger and Gaibon, obtained the Basilard, which is a pretty good weapon for this level, actually. Very, very fast attack rate and does only 1 damage less than the short sword, at almost 3 times the attacking speed, meaning that it effectively does triple the damage. Because of a little thing I like to call damage per second, a very common term used in RPGs, which this most certainly is one of. I don't think I took the right turn. Oh god, these guys. He missed. Chuck. Oh shit. That should take him out. Stop hitting me! There we go. But I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be down here quite yet. Or maybe I am. Are there Skelerings here? Yeah, I am supposed to be here. Now this is going really out of the way for something that's pretty arbitrary. Also, Soul Steel does recover your HP, so it's a fantastic move when you're low on it. These are ghosts. They make really annoying noises when you kill them, and they're extremely weak and really annoying. They're like Goombas, but like 5 times worse. And the noise they make is so loud! Yeah, I don't want the knife. I'd rather keep my holy water thing, too. Oh god, it's Cthulhu! It's not actually Cthulhu, holy crap, I died. Let us go out this evening for pleasure. The night is still young. Game over. Now you get to hear the creepy game over noises and the creepy game over music and the creepy game over screen, and you got to see that weirdo corruption on there. And this is why you save a lot. You never know when you're gonna do something stupid like that. Look at that thing move. Now, I think this... Whoa, what was that? Okay, it stopped doing that now, that's good. Ow. Kill you. And you. With a rusty pitchfork. The back of my throat is really itchy. Not sure why. You have to make sure you press right before you press square on that move, or else you're not really going to be able to do much with it. I'm going to keep the axe this time, even though I'm going to replace it with holy water soon enough, so it doesn't really matter. Those guys are really annoying. They're just called Spittlebones, I believe. For obvious reasons. Yeah, might as well show you what the Babuchi does while I get a chance to show it, because I never really showed it off earlier. And more Spittlebones. That's what it does. It's like holy water, but suckier. That's pretty much exactly what this is, a sucky holy water. Let's see, that costs 3. Holy water costs a hell of a lot more than 3. You might notice that landing cancels the animation of any attack you're doing. Like you'll see if I equip the short sword and I cut then lands, I can cut much faster than cutting twice on ground. Because it cancels it and I can immediately do the ground animation. That is a factor that is actually a part of the game that's carried over, sent from this game into every single Metroidvania-style Castlevania game since. It's very noticeable on the Game Boy Advance and DS Castlevanias, where one of the main ways of using the sword-type weapons is to do that, actually. Especially the katana weapons in the Soma games. Well, the second Soma game, at least. The first Soma game didn't have any katana-type weapon. Level up! Soul Steel! Yeah, there's nothing in Soul Steel here, that would be stupid.
Soul Steel!
Whee! Let's not go to the right this time. Let's go where we were supposed to. Here we go. Obtain the Spirit Orb, which shows the damage you deal to your enemies as you deal it. I like to see that in an RPG. I like to see how much damage I'm doing. Make sure I'm jumping right. Why is it so tricky? Look at Michael Jackson. Woo! Bam! 16. Did I just jump into that? Really? Man, I suck. I have hiccups now, too. That sucks. I'll go over to the right here. Go back up here. That's a very tiny dream. Ouija table. Save room. That would have been useful like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago? When I died? That's one of my problems. I can never seem to remember where the save rooms are. Those are the red rooms on the map, which I just showed you the map for the first time. So, hi, map! It's a very simplistic map, and you have to fill it out yourself. There are map items you can buy, which show the areas you haven't explored in black, but there are a ton of secret areas that never show up on any of the map items that you have to find on your own. Usually the breakable wall areas fall under that. What's the word I'm looking for?
Wait a moment. You seem
doesn't matter right now.
human, and yet, what do you here?
What do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now.
And then she immediately trusts a random stranger that looks exactly like a vampire,
Card.
whose name is Dracula backwards.
Well, perhaps we'll meet again, if you live that long.
The voice acting in this game is so terrible. And my mom just tried to talk to me while I was recording. Lovely. I hope that didn't get picked up on the mic, or that would really have sucked. I still want the holy water. For now. When I find a clock, I'm ditching the holy water. I'm pretty certain there's a clock very nearby. Like at the top of these stairs. This one should have the clock. This one. No, in the next room. This one. No, this one. Yeah, that one has a clock. I knew it was close. Now, I'm going to go back to the clock tower room and show you something you can unlock by using the clock there. I do not know if you can get up there yet. I'm pretty certain you need the flight stone to do a double jump to get up there. So don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on it, because we're about to go find out on our own anyway. Well, screw you. Overkill time! Haha. Yeah, Soul Steel only takes half of the damage you deal as health. That's one of the pros with it, but it's also one of the things that makes it more fair. Yeah, I was right. You cannot get up there without double jump. Also, spoilers, there's a double jump in this game. Big whoop, like you didn't figure that out already. Also, you might notice that Alucard doesn't actually hold the shield with his hands at all. It just kind of floats in front of him. They try to make it look like he's holding the shield when you stand still by doing that, but that's actually just the animation you use when you prepare a sub-weapon, and I just accidentally used the clock. I love that after image effect when you use the clock. It's really cool looking. Just grab the rebound stone. simply because the clock just takes way too many hearts. Not as many hearts as when Alucard uses the cross, which, if you remember the item crash I used with Richter, that's exactly what Alucard's normal usage is, because Alucard doesn't have item crashes. What Alucard does with a... This is the book. The book is pretty useful. It's just like a shield of death surrounding you. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Chop, chop. And there are some chairs Alucard can sit in. That's not one of them. There's absolutely fuck all we can do up here right now because of this blue door, which is magically sealed. There is an item you can obtain later in the game, one of the very main reasons in which you want to obtain money. You know, it's really cheap, that allows you to open those doors, because that's plot necessary. Which is honestly a pretty rare thing in games, period, that you have to buy an item to advance the plot with your own in-game money instead of money a character gives you. Check, 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 check. What you got on this? Nothing. Next. Oh, whoops. Ow. God damn it. Work. Cast Soul Steel. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much all of my MP that's taken, so... I'm mostly just using Soul Steel because I can. There we go. That should give me like 56 MP. Yeah. Harpies! These guys are annoying. They're stone roses are what they're called, and I hate them because they petrify you. And I don't have the Mere Cuirass yet, so I can't do anything with it. I mean, I can't do anything about it. Axe again? I generally just go with whatever sub-weapon they give me, because... Unless I have something really cool, like the Holy Water, or the Cross can be useful despite the extreme cost. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get to the outer wall is go down here, use Soul Steel on this Blade Lord. That's what that guy's called. Duck his Flurry of Stabs, which is his coolest looking attack. Hit him with his axe. The axe does more damage than this, which only does 1 damage because he's a Blade Lord, and they have extreme defense against blade attacks. Now you shut up this open, you stand in here, and now you wait in here. I feel like I'm not inside far enough. Oh wait, you gotta crouch in here, that's right. You stand here and you crouch for like 5, 10, 15 seconds. Or maybe it's just stand. I just know you have to be in here for a while. Forgive me if this takes long. There we go. And you get 2 items really early that you normally would use an item, a relic called the Form of Mist to obtain. The Jewel Knuckles and the Mere Cuirass. The Mere Cuirass and the Jewel Knuckles are both very good items for this point in the game. And the Mere Knuckles pretty much completely replace the Basilar, because they're just really good. Let's look at that kicking animation. You can't go against that. And we're gonna have to end this episode off here, and I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This has been Anurian, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? See you then.